Guys, I'm going to do reading and I'm going to combine reading and our school focus today. So I'm going to read a story and do our reading activities together since it's technically our last day. And on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I'm going to give you some fun activities. I'm doing it in my bedroom because of the storm, and my puppy, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see her, is hiding in the back of the closet. I don't know if you can see her. All right, not sure if you can actually see her, but she was back there. So I'm going to do it in here to keep her company because she really does not like storms and it's freaking her out. And my daughters are not here because they're with their dad. So instead of being in their rooms, being comforted by them, she's in my room. All right, so here's what we're going to do for reading. We are going to letter names and sounds, read some CVC words, and look at trick words, and then I'm going to read you a story called The Three Little Wolves and the Big Bad Pig. Yep, that's the title. So that's what we're going to do today. And then next week, you'll have some fun end of the year activities to work on, some choice boards for reading. And like I said, our math has just been reviewed, so we're just going to do reading. All right, so let's start off with our letter names and sounds. So, ready? D, D, P, P, B, B, X, X, N, N, L, L, W, W, Y, I, A, E, U, Q, Qu, F, O, R, M, T, T, K, K, R, Z, Z, J, J, H, V, V, S, C, K, G, G. All right. Make sure you practice these over the summer. If you know them all, awesome. But this is what I definitely want you to practice: reading trick words or reading CVC words and trick words. So today we're going to do our CVC words. We're going to look at them and we're going to tap them out and go dip, dip, sip, sip, ip, hip, ip, kip, ip, lip, ip, rip, ip, nip, ip, tip, zip, zip. All of these ended with ip, so I just changed the beginning sound, and that made them rhyming words. All right, so those were the ip family, and they were rhyming words. All right, let's do one that we've done a lot. Now we're going to look at these ending sounds, and these are the at ending sounds. It goes at, sat, at, mat, at, that, at, hat, at, fat, at, cat, at, bat, at, pat, and at, rat. Sorry about that. Some of them are upside down. All right, so I want you to practice reading words. I want you to practice these things that I'm giving you. For those of you that signed up for Epic Books, you have that to the end of June. There are books in there that you can listen to and books that you can read. There will be an activity today. For those of you that are on, I'm going to assign a book for you guys to read, okay? And even if I don't assign books for you, get on and read because they're awesome books. All right, let's look at this one. Here was our newest word. It's where. where, W-H-E-R-E, where, said, S-A-I-D, said, does, D-O-E-S, does, A, R, A-R-E-R, R, has, H-A-S, has, me, M-E, me, this, T-H-I-S, this, to, T-O, two, go, G-O, go, you, Y-O-U, you, see, S-E-E-C, the, T-H-E, the, can, C-A-N, can, I, I, she, S-H-E, she, alike, L-I-K-E, like, my, M-Y, my, and, A-N-D, and, little, L-I-T-T-L-E, little, look, L-O-O-K, look, of, O-F, of, do, D-O, do, is, I-S, is, he, H-E, he, for, F-O-R, for, we, W-E, we, with, W-I-T-H, with, was, W-A-S, was, have, H-A-V-E, have, they, T-H-E-Y, they, two, T-O-O, two, who, W-H-O, who, help, H-E-L-P, help, come, C-O-M-E, come, play, P-L-A-Y, play, what, W-H-A-T, what, and the last one, good, G-O-O-D, good. All right, again, keep practicing. I'm going to make sure that next week your parents and you get a list of these words that you can practice over the summer and you can practice reading. Your best bet to learn this is just find books and read them and see if you can find them. All right, so the story I'm going to read to you is The Three Little Wolves and the Big Bad Pig. Sounds like the three pigs and the big bad wolf, but they're switched. So we're going to look at the story. It is by Eugene Trivets and Helen Oxenbury. So they are the right author and the illustrator. It means they wrote the book and they illustrated. So let's read The Three Little Wolves and the Big Bad Pig. Okay, here's the title page. And that one has a beaver. Wonder why there's a beaver in this story. All right. Once upon a time, there were three cuddly little wolves with soft fur and fluffy tails who lived with their mother. The first was black, the second was gray, and the third was white. One day the mother called to the three little wolves around her and said, "My children, it is time for you to go out into the world. Go and build a house for yourselves. But beware of the big bad pig. Don't worry, mother. We will watch out for him." And the three little wolves set off into the world. Soon they met a kangaroo who was pushing a wheelbarrow full of bricks. Please, will you give us some of your bricks? Asked the wolves. Certainly, said the kangaroo, and she gave them lots of red and yellow bricks. So the three little wolves built themselves a house of bricks. There they are, building their house of bricks. The very next day, the big bad pig came prowling down the road and saw the house of bricks that the little wolves had built. The three little wolves were playing croquet in the garden. When they saw the big bad wolf coming, they ran inside the house and locked the door. There they're playing croquet. And there comes the pig. He looks pretty mean, doesn't he? The little pig knocked on the door and grunted, little wolves, let me come in. No, 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 said the three little wolves. By the hairs on our chinny chin chin, we will not let you in for all of the chilies in the china teapot. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. So he huffed and he puffed and he puffed and he huffed, but the house did not fall in. Nope, because it's made of bricks. But the pig wasn't called big and bad for nothing. He went and fetched the sledgehammer and he knocked the house down. Ooh, that pig is not very nice. The three little wolves only just managed to escape before the bricks crumbled, and they were very, very frightened indeed. We shall have to build a stronger house, they said, and just then they saw a beaver who was mixing concrete in the concrete mixer. Please, will you give us some of your concrete? Asked the three little wolves. Certainly, said the beaver, and he gave them buckets and buckets full of messy, slurry concrete. So the three little wolves built themselves a house of concrete. There they are, building themselves a new house. No sooner had they finished than the big bad pig came prowling down the road and saw the house of the concrete that the wolves had built. They were playing battle drum and shuttlecock in the garden when they saw the big bad pig coming. And they ran inside their house and they shut the door. The pig rang the bell and said, little frightened wolves, let me come in. No, 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 they said, the three little wolves. Not by the hairs of our chinny chin chin, we will not let you in for all the teas in our china pot. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down, said the pig. So he huffed and he puffed and he puffed and he huffed, but the house did not fall down. But the pig wasn't called big and bad for nothing. He went and fetched the pneumatic drill and he smashed the house down. The three little wolves managed to escape, but their chinny chin chins were trembling and trembling and trembling. Remember, trembling means when you're scared and you're shaking, which is what my puppy is doing in the closet. So the wolves said, we shall build our house even stronger, they said, and because they were very determined. And just then they saw a truck coming along the road carrying barbed wire, iron bars, armor plates, and heavy metal paddocks. Please, will you give us some of your barbed wire, a few iron bars, and armor plates, and some heavy metal paddocks? They said to the rhinoceros who was driving the truck. Sure, said the rhinoceros, and he gave them plenty of barbed wire, iron bars, armored plates, heavy metal paddocks. He also gave them some plexiglass and some reinforced steel chains because he was generous and kind-hearted rhinoceros. So the three wolves built themselves an extremely strong house, and it was the strongest, securest house we could possibly even imagine. And they felt absolutely safe. There you go. And the next day, the big bad wolf came prowling along the road as usual, and the three little wolves were playing hopscotch in the garden when they saw the big bad pig coming, and they ran inside the house, bolted the doors, and locked the 37 paddocks. The pig dialed the video entrance phone and said, little frightened wolves with their trembling chins, let me come in. No, 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 said the wolves. by the hair on our chinny chin chins, we will not let you in. Not for all the tea leaves in our china pot. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down, said the pig. And he huffed and he puffed and he puffed and he huffed. But the house did not fall down. But the pig wasn't called big and bad for nothing. He brought some dynamite, laid it against the house, lit the fuse, and the house blew up. All those poor wolves. The three little wolves just managed to escape with their fluffy tails scorched. Something must be wrong with our building materials, they said. We have to try something different, but what? At that moment, they saw Flamingo coming along, pushing a wheelbarrow full of flowers. Please, will you give us some flowers, said the wolves. With pleasure, said the Flamingo, and he gave them lots of flowers. So the three little wolves built themselves a home of flowers. So there's their home of flowers. One wall was marigolds, one was daffodils, and one was pink roses, and one was cherry blossoms. The ceiling was made of sunflowers, and the floor was a carpet of daisies. They had water lilies in their bathtubs and buttercups in their refrigerator. It was a rather fragile house, and it swayed in the wind, but it was very beautiful. Next day, the big bad pig came prowling down the road, and he saw the house of flowers that the three little wolves had just built. He rang the blue bell at the door and said, "Little frightened wolves with the trembling chins and the scorched towels, let me come in." "No, no, no," said the three little wolves. "By the hair of our chinny chin chins, we will not let you in. Not for all the tea leaves in our china pot." "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down," said the pig. But as he took a deep breath, ready to huff and puff, he smelled the soft scent of flowers. It was so fantastic, and because the scent was so lovely, the pig took another breath and another. And instead of huffing and puffing, he began to sniff. He sniffed deeper and deeper until it was quite filled with a fragrant scent. His heart grew tender, and he realized how horrible he'd been. Right then, he decided to become a big, good pig, and he started to sing and dance the tarantella. Uh-oh, because of the smell of the flowers, he became good. And he's dancing. At first, the three little wolves were a little bit worried it might be a trick. But soon they realized that the pig had truly changed, so they came running out of their house and started playing games with him. First, they played pig pog and then piggy in the middle, and then, when they were all tired, they invited him into the house. They offered him tea and strawberries and wolfberries and asked him to stay with them as long as he wanted. The pig accepted, and they all lived happily ever after. The end. Well, that was a good book that showed how they could get along together even though they were different. That was a different version as well as the three little pigs and the big bad wolf. I hope you enjoyed it. I want you all to have a wonderful weekend, and hopefully it won't be storming too much and you guys will have a great time and we'll be able to get outside and play. I will see you all soon. Take care. And until I see you, hopefully on Tuesday next week when you're returning your computers, know that I miss you and know that I love you. And I can't wait to see you again. Bye.